What's up YouTube? It's AC Ninja Rider here. This video is gonna be about these those flash mounts that I got. I got a comment a few days ago. Somebody wanted me to post a video on how it is that I put them on and the stuff that the process I did basically. So pretty much what you gotta do is, that's where your stock turning signal used to be. So you take that off obviously, and this is how it's gonna look on the inside. Since I don't want to take it off because it's a pain in the ass. I decided to leave this metal piece, which is pretty much for the other turning signals, what holds it in place. But I kept it just because I didn't want to lose it. So what you do is you pretty much drill 2 holes. There's one of them, and there's the other one. The reason I use this one with a nut is because I didn't want it to fall off. Now this one is one of those sharp kind of bolts, if you will. And then that one, I just went out and bought a nut and a bolt. And then you drill the holes, obviously. Make sure you drill them to where you can actually put the thing through, the screw through, because if not, you're gonna be having a lot of trouble. See here, I barely made it. So, and then pretty much this one, I could actually go a little bit, I guess, to the left, and I would have got more space on this side. On this side, but I didn't do it because I think I already had the other one on, and I wanted them to look close enough to be the same. So anyways, so then you take the other one, right, the stock turning signal, and then you end up with this black cable, which is the one from the motorcycle. This is where you used to plug into the other turning signal. So I took that off. I bought these alligator clamps, clamp it into place. Now before you actually clamp it, make sure that you know which cable goes to which cable before you actually do this, because if you messed up, you pretty much have to take them off. And I don't know if it matters, but I just want to let you know how I did it. Obviously I went red with green and black with black. So, and the turning signal works, so I'm assuming black and black will be ground, and red and green are where your electrical current is coming through. So basically you do that, right? You clamp it in. Now another thing that you can actually do is, if you wanna, you can actually trim this off, expose some wire from both ends, and then use one of those what are they called, wire harness, I guess, and tie them together, and then just use that. But I didn't want to do it like that, because if I ever want to sell my bike or turn it back in or trade it in or whatever, I want to actually do it with the originals on. So I'm actually, that's the reason I left this on, so I can actually come back, take these things off, put the stock light, and then just keep the flash mounts and put it in whichever new bike I get, or if I ever do. And then you got your cable going, and this is where it plugs into your motorcycle. Now I used to have electrical tape holding this harness in place, but as you can see, it peeled off, obviously because the water washing it and whatnot. So I went ahead and used a hot glue gun, but the problem is it's already coming off in some places. So just keep that in mind. If you wanna just have them hanging like that, it's alright, I guess. Now another thing, see how I went ahead and put it over here. There's a reason for that, because I didn't want water running through him and damaging the cables or having trouble. So basically what I did was, or my idea was, whenever water gets in, whenever I wash the bike, you can see how it's just gonna rinse off. So that was the idea behind that. And that's pretty much it. So basically you get your screws, screw it in, and that's it. Now I've been having trouble with this specific light right here. I guess I should have used a sealant around it so water wouldn't get through, because it did, and I think it damaged the inside of the flash mount. So just keep that in mind if you want to buy some sort of sealant, or just tying the screws real tight so that water won't get in. Well, not too tight, because you don't want to break your fairing. Now let me show you how you take this fairing off. Well, point you out where the screws are at. Now this is how it's gonna look afterwards. You pretty much have to you're gonna take the fairing on both sides, obviously, and this piece right here, which is the one that goes right below your, oh, I got it backwards, goes right below your seat. Now you're gonna take this off, and the fairing. Let me show you the other side. The other side is still on. Oh, this is how it looks without the thing covering it. So you drill your holes. That's how it looks from the inside. You're gonna take this screw, that screw. You got these two up here, right there, and that one. The reason you gotta take this part is because it's gonna, there's a pressure kind of thing that holds this fairing in place. So you gotta take that off. You're gonna take this screw, this one, which on the other side is below your shifter, and then there's, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. You gotta take that one off, and there's a bunch. Oh, there should be two of this. No, you can't see that. A really small, once again, pressure clips or whatever they're called. And then you got three more. You got one right there, and two on the bottom, which hold the fairings together for the bottom. And you gotta take those off. And just, damn, somebody's calling me. And then that's pretty much it. You pull your fairing off and put your Flushmount on. I'm gonna end this video right here and put everything back together. And I'll see you guys later in another video. There's some stuff I want to talk about regarding my, as you can see, I got my rear stand right here. I want to show you guys how it works and how it's doing for me, the brand and everything. You know how I like to talk about stuff that I get and let you guys give you some feedback if you ever want to get some other stuff that I buy. And then, oh, before I leave, there's another thing. When you take the fairing off, make sure you unplug this cable. This is where the light plugs in. That one that I show you that goes to the bike. This is where it plugs in. Make sure you take this off and don't pull on it because you're gonna break it. So make sure there's like a little clip you gotta push in and pull at the same time. So obviously with one hand you push this in and then you pull the cable off. Make sure you do that because if you just yank on it, you're gonna break it. And that's pretty much it. Now do it at your own risk. I'm no expert, but just keep on riding, I guess, and be safe out there.